AITA for not wanting to pay for sister's funeral. So to give you guys a bit of context, my sister was a huge alcoholic and I suspect was also abusing pain pills at the end. I was also adopted and she's my mom's biological daughter and wouldn't let me forget it. She never took any responsibility for her actions. My mom always bailed her out, and come to find out she was also giving her the rent I paid every month. Anyway, she died last year and mom expects me to pay for the funeral bill. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for this because, as she has reminded me repeatedly, I'm not her brother?
AITA for yelling at my brother for trying to dictate what food is in the house. My brother 15, almost 16 is trying to cut back on sugar to lose weight, which I don't think will do anything considering it won't change the fact that he eats like 3,000 something calories per day. The problem is, he wants there to be absolutely no sugar in the house and has said he'll start throwing out anything he finds with sugar starting tomorrow. There are two issues with this one. Basically everything has sugar, including the orange juice I need in the morning for my iron supplements. And 2, my other brother 17 is underweight and needs sugar to try and gain weight. I'm pissed about the fact that he wants to do this, so I, with my limited control of my emotions that I know I need to work on, yelled at him. I think it was justified and he's refusing to compromise. My mums are refusing to talk about it until everything's calmed down. But I know whatever they do won't work. I'm terrified of my brother when he's angry like this. He's tried to burn the house down before, once bent my head back in a way that could have broken my neck intentionally, has forcefully kept me in my room by holding the door, etc. I'm in my room and am literally shaking whenever I hear footsteps or movement around his room, which is across from mine. That's kinda a separate issue though. Basically, when he's set his mind to something, he'll do it and isn't open to compromise. So, I am happy to answer questions. Edit. I'm 14, trans mask. In previous situations, my parents have just reprimanded him and talked about the situation, but not much else from what I've seen.
AITA for messing with someone who happened to be autistic. I 19 meters am mixed, my dad's Haitian and my mom is Sri Lankan. But I have always been told I look ethnically racially ambiguous. Whenever someone asks me the where are you from, I like messing with them a little because I think it's a little funny, especially when people look all confused because they expected something different and don't know what to say. And I think people need to just start asking what people are ethnically, where their parents are from instead, when that's what they really mean. And I am not even from those places. I was out with some friends and there were a few people there I don't know, and this one girl I didn't know there asked me where I was from. I, like always, messed with her a little and said, oh, I was born out in Dallas but I moved here when I was real young, like still a baby. She then hesitantly asked the no but like where are you from? I said, oh, I'm from the Bay, but I came down here for college. You could see her pause, and I laughed and told her, and she just said, oh, okay. And then we didn't really speak the rest of the time and she kept her distance from me after. My friend 19F told me that the person I was messing with was autistic and has social anxiety, and I made her really uncomfortable with what I said. I said why I was just messing with her. She then responded that she got scared I thought she was racist or something and that she just didn't like it. I didn't know she had those issues and I didn't see anything wrong with it at first. But now I'm reconsidering and feel bad for making her uncomfortable.
AITA for laughing during my mother's Thanksgiving dinner prayer in which she was getting all weepy. I didn't burst out laughing. I was trying not to laugh, and I blurted out one loud chuckle. And my mom shot me a go to hell look like you've never seen. I just couldn't handle the seriousness. She never forgave me and brought it up every single Thanksgiving until she died.
AITA for fighting my best friend because of some girl. So Terry's this girl I have a crush on since like 3 years. Good friends with her. Always talked about things with my guy friend. Honestly, only one I've shared secrets with. All 3 of us in same class in college. This girl, absolutely stunning. I love her company, talking to her, but she has the biggest red flags I found out over the years when it comes about dating. I should have confessed and got out long ago, but I wouldn't have fell for her if I was that wise to begin with. My friend has a LDRGF he doesn't want other girls in college to know about and likes to hang out with other chicks and whatnot. Honestly, who am I to judge? Good guy otherwise. Bro has always told me to let go of my crush. I do occasionally, but when I try to ignore her she starts talking flirty. One of the red flags. It never escalates. She just keeps me at that point. And this has happened with several guys. All 3 of us are good friends, but whenever we hang out, I feel left out. Both of them are talkative and I don't. My friend doesn't even try to involve me, so I started refusing to hang out. Nothing against my friend till this point, but I had some other issues recently, some sleep deprivation and depression, so I didn't feel like approaching up to everyone in general. I observed that my friend started clinging to her and them two hangs out, have fun together like I never mattered. My guess is bro likes this chick to do whatever he does. I still talk to my crush whenever she approaches me. My friend on the other hand realized I am ignoring him and leaves me by myself. He has idea why. So one day group of us guys go drinking. He brings up that he knows why I ain't talking to him. Tells me that there's nothing like that and he does so only because she my crush talks to him. I refuse to talk drunk and haven't talked to him at all since. I know she always hangs out with few guys like this, but I didn't expect for my friend to do me like this. So AITA by not talking to my friend over some girl? DLDR stop talking to my bro with whom I share everything about my life because he started going out with my crush, always advising me to let go of her.
AITA for telling my cousin to stop rearranging my apartment after she moved in. I 23 live alone in a small apartment. Last week, my cousin Mara 26 needed a place to crash after her roommate moved out. She said it would only be for a few days, so I agreed. Everything was fine at first. She helped with groceries and tidying up, then things started changing. After 4 days, I noticed she was rearranging my things. Not just cleaning, moving things. My bathroom cabinet, my spice rack, even the books on my shelf. I didn't mind too much at first, but yesterday when I came back home from work, I walked into my entire living room being changed around. She'd moved my couch, my desk, even put some of my decorations away because she thought they made the space look too cluttered. She seemed so proud of it, like she had done me a big favor. I tried to stay calm and just said, "Oh, you moved stuff around," and she immediately got defensive, saying she thought I'd appreciate her helping me make the place look more put together. I told her I actually preferred things the way they were and that I would have appreciated it if she'd asked first. Now she's been quiet and petty, staying in her room with the door half shut. I've spent the evening putting my place back together because it doesn't even feel like my apartment anymore. I'm wondering if I overreacted. I get that she's under stress, but it's my space. Is it unreasonable to expect someone to respect that? Or am I just being too sensitive?
AITA for not holding a baby. Family from all over came to visit for the holidays. My partner's brother-in-law asked me if I wanted to hold his baby. I said no. He then asked if I would be willing to hold the baby. I said that I am not willing. Then he asked if I would hold the baby so he could unload the dishwasher. I gestured to the baby's uncle, my partner, who took the baby. People told me that was rude, but I did not want to hold the baby. I was in the middle of doing something for work. I'm not a free babysitter just because I'm a woman. If he needed help, he should have asked for it. The baby is also old enough to just be left to run around too. No one needed to hold them.
AITA for asking my friend to wear pink. Hi all, I'm going to keep this short. Me 22F am engaged. I'm going to be married to my beautiful fiancé 20M in 2 months. We have practically got everything ready. My dress is ordered, his tux is ordered, food, catering etc. It's all ready to one bridesmaid's outfit. My longtime friend 25F. The color theme for my wedding is pink and gold, a mix of me and my fiancé favorite colors. The bridesmaid dresses are pink, a pastel pink. I let my bridesmaids choose the shape of the dress for the wedding as I want them to be comfortable. One of my bridesmaids is wearing a tux as they are more mask presenting. The issue is, my friend who I'll call Alice has suddenly decided she doesn't want to wear pink nor a dress even though this was decided months ago. I had even paid for half of all the bridesmaids' dresses and had paid half for hers. 2 weeks ago she, as I said, decided she wasn't gonna wear it, and that it had to be a black tux. I said that I wasn't gonna pay for another outfit and that if she wanted a black tux even though I wasn't happy about it as it wouldn't fit the color theme she would have to pay for it herself. I told all my bridesmaids that I'm happy with them wearing what they want as long as it's pink. She doesn't care too, and is expecting me to pay for a half of a black tux. I explained that I won't be doing that and that I already paid half for the dress she picked out. She's gone and had a massive fit to all my bridesmaids who say I should just cave and get the tux because my wedding is 2 months away. AITA. Edit. I forgot to add this in the original post. My friend prefers black and is more masculine, but they chose a dress. I would have been perfectly fine with them choosing a tux as long as it was pink. AITA for telling my dad my room is moldy. I 16 just got transferred to my mom's house from my dad's house. To my shock and surprise, the The cubby my bed is in inside my room is covered in mold. My mom found out. I texted my dad about it and she's freaking out saying it wasn't his business. Now my dad is mad at her and mom is mad at me and all my friends hate both my parents. Dad is a whole nother story and even my ex is on my side, so that's how you know it's bad. Am I the asshole for telling my dad what my mom says isn't his business? Update: turns out the water heater was leaking and that's why my room was moldy cause the basement is flooded.
The looks maxing community has rotted me. It took me a lot of courage to put this out here. I'm 21, in college, and I spend at least 30-45 minutes a day browsing the forums, trying to put pieces together to figure out how attractive I am, and whether or not my inexperience with relationships is the fault of my looks. I've also made a habit out of going to the club, going on dates I don't use old anymore but did for a while, and securing casual sex to prove to myself I'm above the mountain in looks, because a few guys on the forums told me I'm a 5'10", average looking, which sent me into a depressive episode. I have friends who are pretty girls, and they've complimented my looks plenty of times unprompted, but the voices of the guys on the forums play so loudly in my head 24/7 that I truly believe I'll never find love and start a family without getting cheated on due to my inferior genetics. It's gotten to the point where every time a woman looks at me I'm trying to make an assessment of how attractive 10 she thinks I am.
AITA bringing the same thing as me. Mill. AITA for being upset that my mill is bringing the same dessert as me to my house for Thanksgiving. I mean, normally it wouldn't be an issue, but it's not a common dessert and it's something I make every year and she has never brought before. She comes to every holiday and she knows I always make this, and we have discussed what I'll be making and what she will be making previously multiple times. I can't help but think she's trying to one-up me. She has previously got very mad when my food was complimented over hers at previous holidays.
AITA for not helping my friend. I'm in uni and a friend asked me to let him copy my part of a group project because he forgot to do his part and claimed he's stressed. I said no. If we were younger I really wouldn't care much and give it to him, but we are in uni and that's a choice. You know you're going to have to study to make it. Now if he had a better excuse I'd consider it, but it really felt like he didn't care about the project. I want him to do his own work, and it wouldn't be fair to the rest of the group. Not to mention there could be consequences for me. I could tell he got mad at me. We are good friends and I don't want to ruin it, but at the same time I feel like he's trying to take advantage of me. Now he didn't perform very well at the presentation and now I feel like an asshole, but what do you guys think? AITA for refusing to let my friend cheat.
AITA. I don't know what to do in this situation. I have a friend who I study with at the same major, different classes, and he added me to a football group to play football on Thursdays. We sent each other reels on Insta and stuff, but I think that I don't invest in him that much. I don't send him anything in WhatsApp. He tells me to vote whenever the group admin asks to vote whether we can play on Thursday or not. I'm that kind of person who don't know what to say to a person when it comes to online stuff, and I tell myself that I only should send people a banger and only great memes or news, etc. I know that I'm an asshole, but I wanna fix this and start be a better person. What do you think of this?
AITA for not accepting this birthday gift. I'm turning 21 soon and found out my mom applied for and got approved for a credit card in my name. My initial reaction was okay. I told her I recently applied to one and she was disappointed that I did that because she already did it for me. She basically said I ruined her surprise. The next day, I told her to not do it again. She got really upset and blew up on me. Immediately started yelling, calling me ungrateful, disrespectful, and said how she's not the enemy. She had said how all her friends and even her boyfriend said it was a good gift too. I tried to defend myself, saying how that's not a good gift, and she told me to shut up. It's been a long week TBH. She never apologizes and I can't talk about my feelings without her being either dismissive or full-on victim blaming and yelling. I really want to move out but currently don't have the funds. Just wanted to know if I'm the asshole for reacting this way to a birthday gift?
Am I really in the wrong for the mistake that I made that's causing my wife to blow up our lives? Have you ever made a mistake? Of course you have. Every person makes mistakes. Who hasn't? I believe every mistake should be forgiven, especially those made in the most death spot situations. As I write this, I am sitting at my house. I am hyperventilating. I am sick. I haven't slept or eaten in days. I have no idea what to do. My life is falling apart. And I just wish things could go back to the way they were yesterday morning. Yesterday morning they were perfect. I'm a 51 years man, my wife is a 50 years woman. We have been happily married for 23 years. We have 3 beautiful children, a 16 years daughter, a 15 years son, and a 12 years daughter. Our life is perfect, or at least it was. Beautiful, romantic, the life everyone would want. Now only 36 hours later, my life couldn't be more different. She wants to leave me, and because of what a simple mistake. I don't understand how she could be doing this to us, to our family, to our life, to our children. About 6 years ago, my wife stopped having sex with me. There was a multitude of but I was distraught. Of course for her and her, but also for myself. My need. As a man, sex is my greatest biological desire. I can't help it. It's irresistible. At the beginning I asked her if I could hire an escort, but she said no, denying me of the relief desperately needed. Even though she understood how hard this was for me, I held out for as long as I could, as any man does. I resisted the urge to send. However, every person makes a mistake. There was a young woman in my work, beautiful, fit, intelligent. Yes, I desired her. I found her attractive. But did I love her? No. I only loved my wife. I could never love another other than my wife. We started talking. Eventually she started flirting with me, and that's when things escalated. What started out as a one-time crack in my resolve happened again and then again. It's been 4 years. 4 years was lived in harmony and peace. She was happy as 4 years. She had no idea what was happening until yesterday morning. Now she won't talk to me unless it's a lawyer. She locked me out of the house, won't let me see my kids. I am exiled, alone and loved. What did I do to deserve this? I can't believe she's doing this to us, to our family. It will destroy everything, all because of a simple mistake. I don't understand. We were happy. Everything was perfect. Why is she doing this? I feel sick.
AITA for calling out my family on holiday trip. Let me preface that I am grateful we can take trips together on the holidays at all, because I live so far away from them all. That being said, every time a trip is planned it seems I get the pull-out couch option or smallest bed common room accommodations. I know me being single has something to do with it, since I suppose I need less space than the couples. But it's just frustrating that they always assume I'll take the couch or floor. I pay just as much as everyone else when it's an Airbnb or similar. I am also the oldest sibling, if that still means anything to people. Lamau.
AITA, am I an asshole for being offended by my friends when they went to a party even though we planned to? A week ago, I invited my friends to go to the ice rink. Initially, I was communicating with 3 people in real life. Me, my friends Ali and Alex changed our names. This week we said on the weekend went on rink. While chatting with friends in a shared chat, I found out that Jessie likes to skate. I wrote to Ali that it would be nice to invite her, but at the same time I would like to get to know her, and she agreed. Let me clarify that all the friends from this company know Ali personally, and she introduced Alex. I thought we were going to be a foursome, but yesterday they posted a photo showing 2 tickets for an hour-long session. I was upset because we were already getting together as a group. I explained to them why they went earlier and alone, without us. It turns out that Jessie didn't even know that she was supposed to be coming with us, and they said they were just teaching Ali how to skate, and she would be ashamed in front of us. Who are we? Because of me? I've known Ali for 3 years, even more, and is she ashamed? I don't believe it. They also said they want to stay in the house. There would be nothing wrong with it if Ali was without a boyfriend and didn't beat her chest that she only loved him. I don't really care who you mess with. Be damn honest with me if you call me your best friend. These 2 are saying that I'm making a big deal out of a molehill, and we should go out on the weekend. But I've already lost all desire to spend time with them. They apologized, but it was as if they had paid off. They offered to come in and give me a present. I refused. I don't need such gifts. It's like they want me to keep quiet. Am I an asshole because I'm overreacting to the situation? They had invited me like that before, and I was like 3 lilies. I want to clarify that I blocked them for a while, and I'm thinking of stopping communicating with them. If they want to communicate in 2, then why not?
We're converting my walk-in closet into a temporary walk-in freezer to accommodate an unexpected amount of meat. I know this sounds ridiculous already, but hear me out. Basically, my sister is a professional chef and often lets me know when there's stuff left over from catering gigs she works. It just gets thrown out if nobody takes it, so I'll usually pick up anything she lets me. She's a private chef and runs her own business, so I have a lot of freedom here. It's usually small stuff, but this time an event ended up getting cancelled after she already bought a ton of meat for it, and it was going to spoil as she didn't have any events demanding that much meat within time. She took what she could back to her freezer and let me take the rest, like my entire truck full of bags of ground beef, chicken breasts, steak, etc. The only problem is I live in an apartment and have just a regular top-level freezer in my refrigerator, not nearly enough to accommodate it. So at first I was storing it in my friend's garage because he has several chests he uses for beer and meat from hunting, but he needs the space, so it was only going to be for a few days, which is why I decided to temporarily convert the closet into a walk-in freezer until the meat was gone. And then I would undo it like nothing ever even happened. It was kind of a complicated project with a lot of improvisation, but what I ended up doing was first replacing the door with a solid core one and sealing it as tight as possible, pressure-fitting foam boards cut to size against the wall, Reflectix taped over the seams, foam plywood on the floor, and then insulated the ceiling last. I insulated the door by installing adhesive weather strips, putting down a weighted draft stopper, a super thick insulated curtain behind the door, ratchet straps to tighten the door against the frame, and I would tape the edges of the door when actively freezing and not entering. Once all that was done, I cooled it with a portable AC unit venting heat from the closet into the apartment, an intake hose routed into the closet, and supplemented cooling with frozen jugs of salt water as well as limited use of dry ice. It wasn't a perfect setup, but it was functional. It created a kind of industrial smell in the apartment, made the apartment really hot, and I had a lot of trouble with moisture and frost. I had to constantly run dehumidifiers outside the closet and stuff towels into the threshold, plus I defrosted the whole thing every few days. Eventually I got found out because it froze some pipes in the adjacent bathroom wall, and there were some complaints about the smell from the apartment above me. Apparently, maintenance showed up one day for an inspection and they were just confused by the whole thing even after I explained it. And now I'm potentially facing eviction if they find any permanent damage. I don't think they will. So am I actually wrong here? The lease doesn't specifically say anything about turning your closet into a freezer, and I didn't actually damage anything. All of the modifications were temporary and I maintained the moisture problem actively. I pay my own utilities, so the increased cost didn't impact them either. I get it's a weird and drastic thing to do, but I did the math and the money I was saving on all the meat was less than the cost of materials utilities, especially since I got a lot of the materials for free from my buddy who works in construction. He thought it was cool and helped me figure out some of the specifics.
AITA for not wanting my husband to come on our upcoming family vacation after he chose to buy a gaming PC instead of paying his part. I 33F am considering going on vacation without my husband 34M. We've been together for about 10 years, and every single year, I'm the one who pays for our trips. I also pay for most activities and transportation during those vacations. I've taken him to places like Curacao, Mexico, St. Martin, and all over Europe. Next April we have a cruise planned with my family for my aunt's birthday. Months ago, my husband and I agreed he would pay for this trip, since he's getting a double salary next month. Today I asked him what he wanted for Christmas. He said he wanted a gaming PC that costs between €900–1,000. I told him he should think of something more realistic that I could actually afford. He then said he would buy it himself using his double salary. I reminded him that the plan was for him to use that money to pay for the cruise. He didn't want to talk about it. I got upset and said, "If you buy the computer, fine, but then you're not coming on the cruise." He said nothing. That made me even angrier. I asked him, "In the 10 years we've been together, how many vacations have you actually paid for?" The answer is 0. After a few minutes he finally said, "I'll see what's left over, and I'll buy the computer with whatever remains." At that point I was done. AITA for not wanting him to come anymore.
AITA for telling my best friend to F off. For context, I 28F and my husband 28 meters have been trying to conceive since we lost our baby. I have been trying myself on and off for 10 years. My best friend 27F told me I'm being annoying with my negativity after I completely left after she forced me into taking a pregnancy test. And it was negative and it broke me. I at the time was 17 days late. Then she goes and says that I'm being annoying, that she struggles with her first child before she had her kids. I told her, trying for 10 years, then tell me how you feel. This has been one of the many battles we've gotten into, and this was my last straw. She's so unsupportive unless it's a positive for her. Today was the first day I've said anything related to infertility and how it's affecting me. Before this it was she didn't want my other half coming around sick cause she didn't want her kids sick. But it was fine that we came around when she's sick cause my sister's newborn doesn't matter.